12 was the number of times that the first book in the Harry Potter series was rejected by publishers. And 18 was the number of times that Jonathan Livingston Seagull was rejected. And 30 was the first book of Stephen King, Carrie. And of course, topping that list was me with 47. 47 literary agents and publishers said, thank you, but no thank you. It made me realize, and today when I'm standing here before you, I've sold a little upwards of 2 million books. And I wonder to myself that if those 47 publishers and literary agents had not said no to me, would I be standing here before you? And that's really what I want to talk to you about. That I think there is a process involved in failing and getting up. I'm only talking about luck. And that word, different people have tried to explain it in different ways. Jean Cocteau, the French actor-writer, he said, of course I believe in luck. How else do you explain the success of those whom you don't like? Right? When you are successful, you got lucky. When I'm successful, it's because I worked hard. Right? And then, of course, there was Thomas Jefferson who said, I'm a great believer in luck. The harder I work, the more of it I seem to have. And my favorite definition is the Roman philosopher Seneca, who said, luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. Think about this. So, I ended up writing a book on this. It was called 13 Steps to Bloody Good Luck. And what I found was that you could actually break up bloody good luck into a few elements. The elements I found were persistence, patience, people, positivity, and practice and planning. But at the end of the day, these elements eventually led back to one thing, which was coping with failure. And coping with failure could be achieved through these elements. So bloody good luck was nothing else but coping with failure. How many of you are familiar with this particular doll? Any idea? Yeah. Well, actually, it's what is known as a Daruma doll, and it's very famous in Japan. It gets its name from a monk in Japan called Daruma. Of course, Daruma was not really a Japanese monk. He was a Chinese monk, also known by the name of Bodhidharma. But apparently, the Japanese, instead of calling him Dharma, they called him Daruma. And so that's how the name Daruma came along. Apparently, Daruma was denied admission into the monastery that he wanted to be at. And as a result of which, he sat facing a wall in meditation for almost around 9 years without moving. And in the process, his legs fell off because of atrophy, muscle atrophy. And the Japanese have a round bottom doll known as a Daruma doll because it's a doll which reminds you never to give up. No matter how hard you hit it, it will always bounce back. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Because there's really no way to know whether success is 100 miles away, 10 miles away, a mile away. You just need to keep going.
Talking about failures, another thing, when Mr. Sanghi was giving his address, a thought came to my mind, and since I have most of my colleagues sitting here in front of me today, We all, by popular belief, there is a very popular saying, a common saying, that when one fails in all profession, then one becomes a teacher. And today, I must say that thank God we failed, because what we are doing at this point of time, well, nothing could be better than this. So that's what I said. If you have to be a teacher, you should fail.